Okay, Aquarius, based on these cards, it looks like you are in a connection where there's a lack of harmony, there's conflict, there's a lack of support, there's ineffective communication. There could be some home conflict if you guys live together. There's a deep need for transformation here, personal transformation. However, there's a fear of change. There's a lack of will to change. There may be some resentment because of it. Someone needs to restore some self-control when it comes to their toxic habits or toxic patterns. However, there's someone here who is, or who's trying to learn from this connection. They're seeking wisdom, they're soul searching. They're withdrawing from this connection and seeking independence from this connection. There are cycles that need to be broken in this connection. This connection seems to be going through a negative phase. And there's some sort of indecision here between two people, or one of you at least. There could be an indecision to stay in the relationship or to leave the relationship, or there can be an indecision to change or not change, transform or not transform, ready or not ready. Someone is confused. And then with the blockage here, we have the Four of Wands in reverse. Again, to reiterate, lack of support, ineffective communication, home conflict, and a need for transition. This connection lacks transition. If the two of you want this to move forward, this relationship to move forward. And it looks like with the person who's in this energy of soul searching and seeking wisdom and truth seeking and being alone and, choosing independence right now, it looks like this is the person who is on the path to personal transformation. This person although there may be a fear of change here, it's almost like they're accepting this ending, or they're ready to start over, whether it is a new phase within this relationship or starting over as in moving on and not necessarily entering a new relationship, but accepting that this isn't something that they can sustain anymore. They'd rather be alone than to be stuck in this energy. They're like on the path of finding wisdom through this. What can they learn from this? And then with the Death card here at the bottom, upright, this indicates endings, beginnings, change, transformation, transition, metamorphosis, and the end of a cycle. So we have end of a cycle here, and again, right here, breaking a cycle. There's like some sort of toxic cycle here going on. And I'm not sure if someone is ready to face that. There's someone here who's not ready to go down this path of transition, to break this cycle. Someone here is not ready, and someone here is gaining the wisdom to be ready to make this transformation. This relationship could be in a negative phase right now. There could be a lack of self-respect, a lack of self-confidence, some selfishness and jealousy and insecurity with this card. I'm gonna assume it's this person right here, with still dealing with these limiting beliefs and whatnot and these dark thoughts. It could be that they're struggling with self-respect. Whatever toxic cycle that they're in, it could stem from insecurity, a lack of self-respect, a lack of self-confidence, selfishness, jealousy. And someone here, either the both of you or the person in this energy, they're having trouble with making the choice to transform. This also indicates information overload. This could be a lot for them. Okay. But someone here is on the path to transition. Someone here is accepting that this may be the end of a cycle for them. This might be the end of a relationship, or there needs to be a new beginning here. There needs to be a lot of change in this connection if it's going to move forward. And it looks like it needs to come on the behalf of this person who's stuck in this toxic cycle, who doesn't seem like they're ready to change or move on from breaking these toxic habits, whatever they may be. There's a lack of will here. Again, lack of will, indecision, stalemate.